Hi, this is just a quick video on shot basics, things that pretty much everyone should teach you, how shots work, how to put the entire body involved. We'll be going from the hands all the way to the feet. And actually the feet are the most important part of delivering a good solid blow. I'll primarily be teaching the boxer style, which is the style I use, which is hands forward, usually either here or here, utilizing the shield, like so. So a lot of times if I'm being relaxed, it'll be here. If I'm really serious, it'll be up here, or back to my face.
Go backwards.
Won't be utilizing much of the backhand style or the straight style like this. There are a lot better teachers for that. However, a lot of it will actually be able to come into play in this basic video. I've got a little kitty visitor. I'm using this plastic baseball bat I got primarily so I don't destroy my armor stand, since I don't have a Pel. Also, you'll be able to see how the fingers and such move as well. First off, let's go with the fingers. Every master fighter I've ever met all agrees you do not grip the sword hard in your basic stance. Main reason is, and also when you're boxing, it's the same way. You don't, if you have a tight fist, even when you're boxing, you're going to be slow. You want that whip snap, and at the very point of contact, then you grip. So most of them, 2 fingers, 3 fingers. Sometimes they just loop a finger in a little leather loop, but it's always loose. And only at that point of impact do you grip. That's where your power is. Same thing if you're blocking with your sword. Loose, 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 sword comes in, squeeze, and then relax again. This will give that whip snap. For example, once again, starting just from the fingers, just from the hands, you're going to use this like a jab in boxing. It's a really fast little shot, not a whole lot of power, designed to annoy your opponent as well as set up other shots. And it's just, you just lightly here, just a straight shot. Here, squeeze at the point. And you can do this cross-side, straight ahead, anyway, straight on. Notice how it's loose. It's just quick. You can also vary, go around their shield, like so. Here, again, not using your body, just throwing out something quick. You're not going to really kill with this unless you usually nail them in the face. But what that's going to do is that's going to set up something else. So I can launch a quick shot here, and then roll. And that's where you're going to get your power. Second part, shoulders. You want your shoulders straight. You don't want to go flinging around. Too often, I'll see someone throw a shot, and they'll throw this shot and do this. And that's going to get you killed, half a dozen different ways. The main reason why that happens, you'll keep your body planted, and you'll throw and you'll try to reach, and you can drop things. Even if sometimes some fighters, even if they do the proper technique, they'll still lower. When I throw a shot, I'm going to stay covered. See, I'm not exposing, I'm not throwing anything back. Boom. Like so. Same way. Okay, shoulders. You want to keep them solid. Your shoulder's going to roll, your arm's going to stay. A lot of times, something you'll do is lean forward when you throw. You're back here, throw. That little lean forward is going to prevent you from having to pull back and open yourself up. Hips. Hips are the important thing. The hips and the feet are where your shots are going to come from. The arm is just the guide. This is where your power is. This is where your positioning is, everything. You don't want to throw and then move. You want to do everything at once. focus, notice the hips, notice how the foot turned, that heel came up, and then you just roll back. Also, you want to return faster than when you throw. My old master used to say 100 miles an hour forward, 200 back. The way you do this, stomp your back heel. Sounds silly, but it works. I'm going to go here, stomp. Here, stomp that heel, and it goes back. Full speed, it's like this. See how quick that is? See how hard that is? Boom. And the main reason is you use your body. See how this hip has turned forward? The weight has gone down on this front foot. Your front foot is always your hard, solid stance. This is where you're going to power it. Boom. This is powerful here. This is loose. I can stand right up on it. Okay? No matter what you do, that leading foot, that's going to be where your weight is, because that's where you're going to generate your power. So I can here, shift, and again, it's here. Now, even if you're goofy foot fighting, I'm here like so. Again, the weight's here. Again, the weight is here. Not on this back foot. The foot will push off, but it's your base foot. If I'm going to do something like step forward, so I might weight here, and then if I want to do a temple shot, and I bring my back foot forward, again, I'm going from here, base foot here, strength, to here, base foot strength here. If I'm in this position, and all of a sudden I want to swoop around to the ribs, this base foot is going to change. Here. Again, right now I said change, I'm at 50-50 now because I shifted. Here. Now notice that the shot is generated because of the hips and because I turned this heel. So here. Now to get that cross body, snap the hips around, raise this heel, and drop. That's simple. Again, this is just basic moves. If you throw a shot and you feel a twinge in your back, in your arm, if your body doesn't want to move that way, or if you're off balance, you've thrown it wrong. Do it slowly until you do it right. You know, if I'm going to go here and I'm throwing like this, see I've kicked my hips back, I felt a twinge here. I kept my heels on the ground. This is wrong because my back hurt. My body wants to do this. Let your body do that. And when you understand how your body's going to want to move, I'm strong here, but a little off balance. I can move my back foot over a little bit, widen my stance. Here. Now the issue is, I'm twisted. What I call is wounding the spring. From here, that's where you get your combination. Because I'm just going to allow, I can either come back to a ready position, or what I prefer, use this twist, use this kinetic energy I've built up to throw a second shot. Either another one here, or preferably on this side. So I go here, notice my foot kicked back. Here, foot kicks back, throw it again. Or what I prefer, I can throw here. Now, I'm going to twist my back, twist my hips, and drive to the other side. Here. See how fast that is. Combination is here. And notice, my final stance, I'm blocked. So if he's trying something, he blocks both of these, and he's coming back, boom. I'm protected. And I'm, again, in a stance where I can either do an A, get out of the way, or step forward with that drop. Again, notice I'm in this horse stance right here. Bam. So at this position, his shield is here. I'm here. I can drop one in the face. I can drop one in the body. Here, I just see how the feet are moving. And notice the heels come down right when I impact. Boom. Or I continue. His shield's here. I expand my stance. Here's my base. by just sliding out. Now, this guy's back to me. And I've got all this room to play with. So there's all kinds of ways to do things, but everything is from the feet, or from the hips, from the feet, and then you just guide. Okay? That's the primary thing. Last thing I'm going to talk about real quick, cross bodies. One of my personal favorite things. Go here. I love attacking this side of the body. Mainly, go where the shield ain't. The number one thing when you're throwing a crossbody shot that I have found is almost every time, unless you want it to be weak, you put your hand in front of your face. Boom. Once it's here, I can now drop however I want. Throw here. You can either, there are a few ways that you can do this. I can step to the side, again, by bringing my back foot forward. He brings his guard up or whatever. Again, I can just transfer the weight from here to here. So if he comes up, he brings that sword up here, all I've got to do is just reverse position. Again, with just the hips. I can step to the other side. For example, he throws a shot to my temple. I can be here in this A stance. Block here. He's stretched out now. Now, if I just throw here, more than likely that shield can catch it. But I can come in here and either drop my point or step out. Sword's here. Now, this could just be arm, whatever. But where the power is going to come from, where the angle, the hips, the feet, the heels. Boom, turn. And again, I'm protected from his arm. Also, I've wound this spring. Drop another one here, or better yet, throw a killer right there. By just, it's all the feet, it's all the hips. This just guides. As you can tell, I'm doing the same motion with my hips and my feet, and this is just telling the sword where to go. But here's where the power is. Last thing we talk about, how to get power inside. I'm right here. It's just arm. Even if I'm shifting, I can get a little bit. When you're inside, or when you're in a weird position, you're going to generate power by squatting. I can be here, and I can't really get a good killing. But all I have to do is just drop my hips. When you drop your hips, generate power. I can be right here and throw a killing blow by dropping my hips. In tight, boom. My entire body's right here. So a lot of times I'm here, instead of throw, maybe be out of position here, but just by dropping my body, I'll generate the force necessary for a kill. And again, by twisting, I can do that. Okay. As I said, these are basics. If this works for you, try it, play with it. If your body twinges, if you're off balance, stop, adjust, and make it right. Let it flow if it wants to. If you're wound up and it wants to go this way, let it go this way. Listen to your body. Play with it. Feel how you want to move. That's how you're going to get those combinations. That's how you're going to be in a position and just naturally go for something, because your body's telling you what it wants to do. Again, you can try it with like the Westie backhand stance here. You can try it here. Again, if you're in this position, again, dropping those hips, getting that power. Later, I might do a video on movement, on stance, how to generate these, how to generate combinations, more on cross bodies, whatever you like, if you like this. But thank you for your time.